Now often when we run the query that selects several records out of the table or database, let's change the query to select all the records from the user table. Select all from users. Now this query will select all records from users table. Just have a look at users table and you can see we have 15 different records. Now let's get back to our code. Let me just comment out all of these outputs as I just want to show you something interesting. Now we do have all the records within our query and we have fetched it as an associative array. So let's have a look by print_r and let's see what it has. Refresh the browser and you would be surprised to see results. And this array contains only one record and that is very first record in the table. Although you can see here we have written the query to select all records from users table. There are 15 records in our users table. So what's wrong or what's not working? The actual thing is that our query executed well and selected all the records, but we are fetching only first record and assigning it to $result array. So to get all the records, we need to loop through this mysql_fetch_assoc and $qr as an argument, and within every loop we'll assign next record to the array and then get the data out of that array. Let's use our while loop. This while loop will keep on looping through until and unless mysql_fetch_assoc has something in it. In every single iteration, one record will be assigned to $result array and we'll display its data. In the next iteration, again $result will get another record and we'll show that record from the array. So this loop will keep on looping through until the last record is fetched. Now let's take this print_r within while loop as we want to view all the arrays. Refresh the browser and here you can see we have all the records. We have all 15 records here. Let's put the pre tag to see it in more readable fashion. Now you can see all 15 records and one array consists of one complete record as each record is an associative array. Just keep in mind we need to stay within while loop. One more time, what happened here? Our while loop helped us looping through selected records and fetch_assoc took all the records one by one and converted those to associative arrays, and through while loop we assigned and displayed all of them. Now bring everything that we did to display our first record within while loop execution area. Remove all other unnecessary items like pre-tags and comment out print_r2. Align our code a bit. Let's put an HR tag at the end of each record. So at the end of each loop, the last thing to execute is a horizontal line. Purpose of this horizontal line is just to differentiate each record. Let's go to the browser and refresh it. Here we go. You can see all the records separated by horizontal lines and we have successfully displayed all of them. Now it's the time to embed our PHP code within HTML page so we can display nicely formatted data to our site visitors. Just for demonstration purpose, I'll show this output within a table. Let's close and open PHP tags so that we can write HTML freely within this area. Make sure you do this within while loop execution area. Here is a very simple basic table having only one table row tr right now and show all table headings th at the top of all the columns with this th tag. Let's have a look in the browser. You can see we have heading with every record. So with each iteration, loop headings will be repeated before every record, and we obviously don't want this. Headings are always once at the top of the table. So for this, we need to cut out this portion of table out of the loop and just paste it here after if statement. Close and open PHP tags here again and just paste the table starting portion here. Now back into the loop execution area. Now we need to have a table row which will consist data. So let's create this and create 3 TDs so that we can display each of the column data here. Let's store all these values in variables and simply echo these variables within these TDs. So within if conditional statement, here we stored our table and put headings here so these don't repeat themselves. Then within while loop we placed a row and each cell containing the data. This row is in loop, so every record will create a row with each iteration of loop. We don't want to close the table with each iteration, so we take this table closing tag out of the loop and paste it within the if statement just before closing curly braces. Now we have all set up. We have executed the query. We grabbed all the record out of the query, fetched them all into the array and assigned $result. Then within each loop we displayed all the data out of each record in a table. Let's browse this now. Hit refresh and you can see our data is formatted using HTML tags. Let's give a border to the table and you can see now all the record displayed like a report. You can display all the fields if you like to, but for now I have just displayed 3 of them. So this is how we use PHP code within HTML pages to format data fetched from database directly. And this is the actual procedure of making dynamic pages using PHP. This is all for now. The code we studied today is one of the most important activities you will be working with while programming. If you don't understand what's going on, repeat tutorials and watch them again. Devote and force yourself to today's session until and unless you feel and think, okay, it's fine, I can do it now. Try to code on your own. I'm smelling that you might not enjoy today's session due to lots of things happening around. But if you lose your temperament here, you will lose everything you gained in the last 11 days of this training course. Just take deep breaths, have some water, don't try to absorb everything right in one sitting. Take a walk, do other stuff and come back again with a fresh mind. Just remember one exciting thing, that this is the second last day to complete PHP in 15 days guaranteed training course. You have learned a lot, only few minor things remaining. Don't lose your heart. Stick with it just for a while and you will be really comfortable with this. See you in the last official training day 13, as on day 14 and 15 we are just going to utilize all the techniques we have learned to create an admin panel with login system. Take care.